Bryan Danielson, he made his AEW debut at All Out, and now we can talk about the matches that we want to see in AEW for Bryan Danielson. Now, it's gonna be top 5 matches, no particular order, and then we're gonna go with honorable mentions, same way that we did for the CM Punk video, his matches. So first, let's start off with now this was given to me. This idea was given to me by one of my subscribers on here, and I thought that this was a really great idea, and I'm gonna shout him out right now. He goes by The Joker on YouTube, and he gave that to me. So he said that his ultimate dream match would be Darby Allin. The Young Bucks versus Bryan Danielson and CM Punk. That would be his ultimate dream match. So I'm putting that, and then I'm gonna put one next to it. CM Punk and Bryan Danielson versus the Lucha Bros. Now you're gonna see a lot of the Lucha Bros on here, man. I'm telling you right now. But those 2 tag teams, but they're included in one. I really need to see that shit in AEW. Obviously this would probably be when CM Punk and Bryan Danielson are baby faces, and they're both baby faces right now, pretty much. So yeah, so that would be absolutely insane, dude. Wow, man. Alright, so that's out the way. The next one up, no particular order again. Darby Allin versus Bryan Danielson. I think this is another one. Darby Allin's a bright upcoming new star, and him versus fucking Bryan Danielson would be absolutely crazy. I'm sure Bryan would. He'd want to do this. He probably wants to face Darby. Just much like CM Punk. CM Punk he loves Darby. So I'm sure Bryan wants to do this too, and it would put him over immensely again. So the next one up, guys, and again, Phoenix versus Bryan. Dude, I keep putting Phoenix against everyone, because you could put Phoenix against anyone, and that match is gonna be fucking insane. Now, I'm sure, I'm just gonna assume that all these matches are gonna happen without any problems. No neck injury problems or whatever the fuck for Bryan. So just keep in mind that in these matches there's no injuries and shit. Like, his neck will be fine. I want to see this badly as fuck. So yeah, does it need any more explanations? If you guys watch the steel cage match at All Out, you'll understand why I want Darby Allin versus Phoenix versus Bryan Danielson. Phoenix is just amazing, fucking amazing. This match would be brilliant, right? So next one, I didn't know whether I was gonna put this or not on the list, but MJF versus Bryan Danielson, pure baby face versus. I think he's more of a badass here, but whatever. He's like one of the most over baby faces, and is like the perfect baby face to go up against MJF. MJF is like the ultimate heel. People love him, but he still gets booed. And the promos. I think it'll be a pretty good match. MJF is not a bad wrestler, and Bryan is awesome. So that's that. Next, the last one is Pac versus Bryan Danielson. Do I need to explain that one either? We're gonna see this Sunday, this Friday, but Pac versus Andrade, that should be a banger match. And Pac versus Bryan Danielson, that would be amazing, man. I'd love to see that shit in AEW. I'm sure we've seen that shit in WWE, but this would be fucking crazy, dude. Pac is really good, so those matches I really want to see. Honorable mentions. Now I have here Omega versus these are the single matches. Bryan versus Omega, and then Bryan versus why do I have Pac here? Okay, so Omega, so Bryan versus Omega, Bryan versus Adam Cole, right? I have these on my honorable mentions because they're pretty much gonna happen. If you guys seen the pay-per-view, Bryan, he interrupted the Elite, so it's pretty much gonna happen eventually. Bryan versus Cole, Bryan versus Omega. We've seen Adam Cole versus Bryan in WWE, and I think in AEW it would be absolutely incredible. I also have here Punk versus Bryan. I think this will happen probably eventually too. So, I mean, it's not really a fucking, like, oh my god, it's probably gonna happen. It's like this really isn't like a dream match because it'll probably happen. I have here Bryan versus Hangman Page. I think that won't also be a banger match. I mean, do I need to 2 over guys? Like, be crazy. Andrade versus Bryan. I think that I don't know. Andrade's been getting shit, but if you know Andrade, you know he's an excellent wrestler. So I'm sure he'll come through and it'll be a banger match, man. And one of the other ones, Penta versus Bryan. Penta, Cero Miedo, like, that's over. And he's an amazing wrestler, so that would be a banger match. And last up, Bryan versus Dante Martin. Do I need to explain that much here? Like Phoenix, he showed out that one time on Dynamite. He's incredibly gifted, and this match would be absolutely insane. And kudos to you, Dante. You made the list because, there's other people that didn't make the list. So you're an incredible wrestler, So that's it, guys. These are the matches that I want to see. If you agree, let me know in the comments down below. I think this is a fair list, top 5, no particular order. Let me know what's in your top 5, what would be in your top 5. And hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in the video. Please leave a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, turn the notification bell on, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.